Horoscope for Taurus for the week of December 21st, 2025. Hello, my fabulous bulls. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Oh my gosh, my hair is in my face. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy, and make sure to hype me up. So December 22nd, 2025. We have, yesterday was the sun in Capricorn. We also have the Lilith moon now in Sagittarius. Alrighty, I am still available for readings, so keep me busy with those readings and those yearlies. So check it out on my community page. It's all over. And make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now I'm at 4,893 subscribers. So the Lilith moon is now in Sagittarius in your 8th house. This is going to be a very intense time for you. Think of it as Pluto energy, okay? Break it down, blow it back up at this time, all right? You're going to get out of control here, because this energy is all about freedom and having this wild side, but you may not like how it's going to make you feel emotionally here, because every time a planet moves into a different sign, it takes on a different meaning. Okay, so in Sagittarius, this is more like you feeling like things are out of control and feeling the need to control your situation. So this is a time where you really need to bend like the palm tree I know you can be, and bend. Okay, and just be as flexible as possible and adaptable at this time. Alrighty, this is your control issues till June, and this could be a great time, to control the self, the body. Alrighty, and work on yourself. This is a good time to delve into prayer consciousness and get your voodoo, your juju, and your Hindu on. All right, your belief systems are about ready to change, because certain things that you once thought was true, your values, your needs, your desires, all that is going to be changing. Your consciousness is going to be changing. So you could be, you're going to be developing new belief systems. You spelled voodoo wrong, honey. Those in your life can change. So this could be a time also for some of you here. It depends on your natal chart, so listen up. So those of you born in 1983 through I am not crying. How dare you? 1983 through 1988, like your early 40s, late 30s, you might have a bit of a problem with this energy, because you also have a stellium in Sagittarius in your 8th house. So this could be like a difficult energy time for you. And those of you born in 2000s with Pluto in Sagittarius, Uranus in Sagittarius, you may have a really difficult time with this energy. So it just depends what's going on with your natal chart. I can always help you navigate through the charts. I do $20 email readings as well, so check it out. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So the sun is in Capricorn, and it's in your 9th house. Not the easiest time for you financially, navigating through this energy, addressing the buried emotional soul wounds that you have now that are going to be coming up, thanks to Chiron in your 12th house and Saturn in your 12th house. So this is a time of self-care and asserting your self-worth, acknowledging and expressing your need for support rather than relying solely on fierce independence. Karmic lesson here during this transit, because it is squaring your 12th house of self-undoing, of karma. The lessons are around anger management, personal value, and a potential need to engage in healing or caregiving roles for others to resolve past life imbalances. So whoever you're going to be taking care of in this life means that you two did not get along last life, and you may have taken care of this person last life, but you may have been abusive towards this person, or you were that old person that was like really, really mean to this other person, and you did just mean things to this person, and this person still took care of you and put up and tolerated a lot of your stuff. So that's what's going on there. Okay, So we're experiencing that in this life. So you may find yourself taking care of grandma or taking care of a specific person in your life, and that is the karma, is to love that person and to learn to love that person, because in last life it means that you two did not love each other. You know, part of the 10 commandments is love thy neighbor as thyself. So sometimes when we have to take care, or certain people are in our lives for a period of time, is because we have lessons that we have to fulfill with them. So that's what's happening with you. There is a reason why this person is in your life. There is a reason why you're taking care of this person in this life, okay? Venus is quincunxing Uranus in retrograde. There can be an ongoing low-level tension between seeking harmony and a needing for personal freedom. You may feel restless, an urge to break free from routine or conventional relationships, which can manifest as unexpected disruptions or a sudden urge for space. The challenge is finding a balance between your needs and the needs of others without abruptly pulling back. Venus is also squaring Saturn in Pisces. This is not the time period to play Captain Save-A-Ho. So if you end up playing Captain Save-A-Ho to somebody, let's say this person is an alcoholic and you end up taking care of them, or they end up living with you, you have karma with that person. Okay, and it's patience, and you know, learn this. You know, you can even Google up the spiritual meaning of like, what is it when I'm attracting like alcoholics and things like that. Okay, so there is a reason here, because this is a karmic lesson. So you know, and I feel like, one, this person, while you're playing Captain Save-A-Ho, is going to cost you money, all right, because you can't afford this person. So it's really karmic, and you're taking on their takum, and it's not your karma. So you need to be careful and a bit discerning about who you're taking care of, because whatever karma they had, if you're going to take that on for them, because when we play Captain Save-A-Ho to somebody who's broke, it needs money, then it means that we're saying to the universe, you know, oh God, please let me take their karma. Okay, and then what happens, all your stuff breaks down, or next thing you know, you owe a lot of money to things and situations all of a sudden, and guess what, are you happy to give that money to that person? No, you begin to resent that person. So you need to be careful where you give energy, and money is a form of energy, so you need to be careful where you're transferring that energy or getting that energy from. Okay, so you could be broke during this time period. You don't have to help out everybody that is going through it. Okay, some of you could be facing a lot of lessons with your giving energy. You could be dealing with somebody who's an alcoholic or has drug abuse, and then you're going to find out the reason why they got kicked out of their house, and you're going to regret your decision. So you could be playing nurse or nan, and you're going to find that this is somewhat burdensome, and that you really do like your space, and that you really do like your peace and your quiet, you know, and your comfort. And you know, y'all are weird creatures of comfort, and you know how you like your privacy and stuff, and you guys really do like your privacy. It's like, you know, you guys, some of you guys don't even eat in front of people unless you really, really like them. It's like, you know, it's like, why are you eating? And it's like, I don't really eat in restaurants, I eat at home. And it's like, okay, you know how y'all do. All right. This is beet juice. This is the orange, the yellow version, the golden one. The golden and the red one do exactly the same damn thing. It's just the golden one's a little bit cheaper. And it tastes a lot better. And it's easier to eat. All right. So on the 24th, Venus moves into Capricorn here. All right. Oh, thank you, Dave. Some of you could be going into hermit mode at this time. You're not so quick to make friends. You're very judgy. So try not to judge. You can have problems with the internet because Venus is not well aspected here. And updating yourself with the latest and greatest technology may not be easy. So be careful with those electronic devices, those techie gadgets that you could be getting for Christmas, because you may have a difficult time for that. Marie is not sponsoring beet juice. No, I am not sponsoring beet juice. It's something I do. I would be careful with on-the-job training at this time. because at this time, again, Venus is not well aspected in your 9th house, and I feel like, you know, people are not willing to teach you things at this time, which is going to piss you off, okay? And it's like you're gonna have to figure it out on your own. And so they're gonna kick the little bird out of the nest, and then they're gonna be like, fly birdie fly, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, how do I fly? Oh my god. They just basically left me and said, you can do it. And it's like, no, I cannot do it. No, but okay, I will try. So yeah, and then they want to blame you for everything, and it's like, I didn't learn how to do that. You didn't teach me how to do that. You did not help me to do that. We never went over that, you know? And then the next time it's going to be like, almost like sarcastically, they're going to help you out. So you're just going to be like, you know? So I feel for you. Trust and believe. All right, so you can expect that happening at this time. So whatever they're going to leave you with on your own, is best to ask questions at this time rather than be silenced and not say anything, okay? So you tend to overthink, overanalyze your situations because basically nobody gave you no instructions, no guidance to figure out how to fly, and basically you have to fill in the gaps now. And it's kind of like, wow. Awesome, you know? So yeah, and also this week you could be dealing with car problems, yay, or delays in traveling, all right, or things breaking down around the home. Okay, not the easiest energy time for you emotionally. Expect to rehash the past again and again with family members. Okay, other family members could be a bit confrontational in regards to your decision making or things that you've done in the past. So we want to bring up the past at this time because we all want our apologies, and you don't want to give apologies, and you're like, you know, go sit and spin, and they're like, no, I'm entitled, I want my apology. And it's like, fine, let me go grab you a pillow and you can go cry in it. How about that? You know, so it's kind of like that. You want to move on, people want to rehash. You may have problems with traveling and getting along with others who are who live there. So I would be careful and bend like the palm tree that you can be while traveling. When in Rome, do what the Romans do, please. Okay, share your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy here. You're a weirdo. Weirdo. So right now I'm at 4,894 subscribers. So thank you. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share to this weirdo. Okay, and thank you for everyone who has. And by the way, you shouldn't be calling me a weirdo because it's almost like an acceptance amongst Taurus and Scorpio. Seriously. Okay, because they love being the weirdos. They love being different, and they love being those ones out there. It's kind of like, why are they not Aquariuses? All right. The first card I come up with is the Knight of Coins. This is you loving to be in service to others, being very generous to family at this time, and you tend to go above and beyond for friends with this energy, okay? The Wheel of Fortune card, ooh, expect the unexpected. This could be karmic blessings happening for helping out others in the past at this time with this energy here, okay? This is change happening here. This is you trying to seek change, not seek change, oh hell no. Taurus is never trying to seek change. Taurus is trying to run away from change. This is you trying to create, so this is correlating with the natal chart, how it's saying, you know, it's time for you to fly bird, okay? So this is you needing to be adaptable to the changes, but you have to fill in the gaps because nobody's telling you what to do at this time, and everybody's like, okay, you've learned, go on, learn it by yourself now, have a nice day. The Five of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work out all right. Okay, so delve into space to that consciousness, faith consciousness at this time. I feel like for some of you here, you're very resourceful when it comes to your financial situation and making things happen, even Christmas miracles happening at this time with this energy as well. So I do see that coming up for some of you here with this energy. You're very methodical at this time. The Four of Coins, I feel with this energy here that this is a time of you being more reliable and creating more stability in your life. The Three of Swords, some of you, you're dealing with heartbreak, Some of you, unfortunately, expect the unexpected. You know, this could be unexpected breakups happening here during the holidays, or ultimatums coming up with this energy, but it's part of your destiny. You can have a painful experience and then dealing with that painful experience here as well as part of your growth journey. Yay, you signed up for the oh shit pat I can't talk. The oh shit compact, where you will be getting an excessive amount of problems and also going through a recession, possibly some of you going through war and some other stuff too, you know? So make sure for 2026 that you signed up for that cool package, peace and stability. Yay. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. So the Justice card, whatever decision that you have to make at this time, there's no going back on that decision. So some of you are contemplating breakups here, maybe trying to figure out when to break up with somebody with this energy as well. Okay, so I do see that. The Star card, manifesting what you want, feeling inspired with this energy. Some of you, hope reigns supreme during this time as well. So I do see that. I do see that you could be finding sparks of miracles in the most darkest times in your life, or what feels like the most darkest time of your life. So this could also be Lilith moon kicking in and giving you some dumb luck. Okay, so thoughts really do become things with that 8th house. I would really utilize it. Let me see, the Lilith moon is in my 10th house, so it has to deal a lot with popularity, fame, a great time for me on social media. So yeah, so make sure to like, subscribe, and share. The Empress card, some of you benefit through the women in your life, like mother or sister. They could be helping you out financially, or they could be very giving to you, or yeah, they could step up and they could just be more supportive of you in whatever is going on in your life. Some of you, this is a time of abundance and fertility, so you can get pregnant here. Others of you, this is a time of abundance with this energy, so you know, you can be expecting to make more money at this time, or you could be receiving some kind of money incentive, or other people could be helping you out financially. Some of you could be thinking about moving back in with mother as a way to help yourself to get back on your feet at this time with this energy as well, or to save money. The King of Cups, some of you, I do see that you are debating whether or not you're cautiously moving into a relationship, or you're cautiously moving into a situationship. You want to talk to somebody at this time. You may be scared to talk to this person, or you could be having one foot out the door when it comes to love or relationships, like marriages at this time can be very fragile with this energy. So I do see that. The Temperance card, you tend to be more about your sanity here as well. This person could be somebody that you already know that is helping you, so like a symbiotic relationship. So I do see that. The Four of Wands, I do see this being a joyous and happy time. This person could be married, or you could be married, because I do see emotionally unavailable, but I do see that this person brings you a lot of happiness. The Six of Coins, I do see other people being very generous of you, towards you, and wanting to take care of you. Some people even being protective of you at this time, because some of you may start going through a lot, or you have very supportive friends. I do see that this is the phase of giving and receiving at this time. Of course, it's Christmas here, so there's a lot of fairness going on, but I'm hearing a lot of jealousy too. So be careful what you do in front of people, especially with the gifting. The King of Wands, I do feel like some of you here could be kind of like stuck in your ways of thinking with this energy, or this is you dealing with a fire sign at this time. I do see that some of you could be receiving a much needed confidence boost with this energy as well, in that you're kind of like navigating through the changes that you're going to be going through. So I feel like this week and next week is going to bring about a lot of changes into your life, and this could be a very busy time for you with work and career, or business, or with life in general here, and just trying to keep up with it all, it looks like. The Five of Swords, I feel that you're not getting along with other people here. So I feel like you could be walking away from certain situations in your life. I do see that certain situations that you are going to be going through are going to be reminding you or look very familiar. And it's like, oh crap. And you're not trying to repeat certain cycles from the past. I don't feel like you will. I feel like once you learned how to kind of like navigate from the past, or once you learn from the past, you don't necessarily repeat the past, okay? Yeah, it may look a little bit familiar, you know, and stuff, but we don't repeat the past. Once we learn that lesson, it is learned, okay? So some things may look familiar, but then you have an opportunity to have a different conversation with it, or to go about things a different way. The High Priestess card, I see you being very secretive about your feelings, about your concerns. Some of you can be dealing with unrequited love at this time. Somebody from your past is going to be coming back into your life. The Queen of Wands, I feel like the energy itself is very giving to you at this time as well. The Page of Coins. So in January, you know, the same thing, I was shuffling the cards the whole time, and the same cards are coming up for you in the month of January. This came up for Aries in the month of December. So in the month of January, the energy is going to be very giving to you. You're very secretive. There is another source of income here happening. Okay, I feel like January is going to be a slow month for you, because things are not happening as quickly as you want them to. So everything is a delay. Court could be a delay because we're dealing with ninth house energy here. So everything's a little bit of a process. I do see you getting into arguments with loved ones here. Office politics could be coming up at this time, making everybody very aggressive or very hypersensitive, because then things start to slow down in January, okay? And things start to get a little bit depressing because, you know, we're all in recessions and stuff like that, okay? I do feel like, you know, some of you may have some you know, this is a general, so it depends what's going on with your natal chart. If you want a reading from me or a 6-month report to help guide you through the stars, but some of you may have, in these new beginnings, losses, okay? So there could be some kind of losses that are going on as you go into these new beginnings in your life. So this could be like, let's say you get a divorce, and then all of a sudden that lifestyle that you once lived is gone, because this man gone cut you off, because now you gone divorced him. So he just wanted to strong arm you and show you who got the money. Okay, so you could be going through a situation like that. Thank you for the 9 likes. The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up. Oh, that didn't come up. Okay, so that didn't come up for Aries. So, well, actually it did. It came up as a 2 of coins. You're come up as a Hangman card. So whatever is happening here, so some of you, you're not so quick to change because you don't like change. So the Hangman card is here. So I think that this is going to be something that you do in the summertime, or probably in the summertime you're going to do, because Jupiter goes into Leo, which makes us kind of stop sitting on our hands. We still have Hades and Cronus in your 3rd house. So I feel like we're going to have like a little bit more fire in our chart, and that you're going to be, and we have Saturn and Neptune in Aries, so you're going to be a bit more pursuant then. I think till the spring, you're going to be sitting on your hands about something that you want to do, because you may know that this start that you want to make is going to be really hard on you financially. The 7 of Cups, I do see thoughts of future, but it's more of a thought than an action. You're not taking initiative on anything. You do have something heavy on your mind, but you're very cautious about this new change in your life. The Moon card, you're very wishy-washy at this time. Shoulda, woulda, couldas, you know, but you do want to do it, but at the same time, you're kind of like, The Strength card, this is your hard work and perseverance paying off at this time as well. This is you overcoming challenges, and you will overcome challenges. I think it's just the whole idea of change and how much effort you have to put into change that you don't like. You know, it's making you step out of your house, you know, so you don't like that, all right? I feel like this is a time where you're going to need, whatever decisions that you do decide to make, you're going to need a lot of strength and a lot of courage to make the decisions that you need to make during this time period, okay? The 9 of Cups, whatever question I did not answer that's heavy on your mind, you may do this at the end of January, so the answer is yes. The 6 of Cups, you are sentimental about the past. The past is going to reconnect with you, so you are going to receive a message from the past. The Death card, you're intuitively going through change changes at this time. For some of you, I feel like your past has changed. So some of you could be thinking about going back to your old job because you have no choice now but to work. So that could be what's going on for some of you. And you may feel like, oh, you're going to be working with the same people. Oh, it's going to be the same situation. I'm not going to grow. I'm not going to make any money. And, you know, it could be like something totally left field that you didn't see coming. Okay, so don't go assuming things. I feel like whatever you think is going on in the past, I feel like the past has changed, you know, especially like if you're going to go back to visit family, or you're going to go and move back in with somebody for a while, and maybe you two had a nasty falling out. The past has changed. The past is no longer the same. So you need to like let that go. Let that image or that consciousness go of whatever you think is going to happen is not going to happen. You know, sometimes if we're lucky, people change. Okay, situations change. So that could also be happening here as well. Okay, I do see that some of you are going through a transformative phase and you're very nostalgic because you can no longer go back to the past. It's like you're moving on to a new phase, and then you're looking back at the past, or where you used to live, and you're moving forward now. The Three of Wands, transformation is happening for you. Also, you're not alone. You have people in your life that are willing to help you and be there for you. All you have to do is ask, okay? Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Right now I'm at 4,894 subscribers. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Help me grow. And I'm moving on to Gemini. So thank you for the 9 likes. I really appreciate the love energy.